Most DAOs are rich in treasury but poor in execution. They have billions in assets, yet they still manage funds using multi-sigs and a lot of spreadsheets. Okay, welcome to my channel. In this channel, we talk about factor and all factor related products. So in this video, I'll be discussing how Factor is quietly building the real tool for on-chain asset management and why it really matters. Okay, the truth is that DAOs don't fail because they lack funds. Yeah, they actually fail because they have no strategy logic, no treasury risk control, no modular vaults, and finally no transparency for token holders. But Factor solves all this. Yes, you heard me correctly. First, let's understand what Factor is. So Factor is not another DeFi protocol, to be sincere. It's a modular infrastructure layer that lets DAOs manage treasury, yield strategies, and on-chain assets at scale. Now, let's think of it like this, where you have a pre-built vault, a risk module, and also a DAO governance hook. So why is Factor changing the game of modular infrastructure? Now let's see the reason why. Now, no more hard coding vaults, no more hard coding custom vaults, no more siloed finance operations, no more 12 weeks dev cycle, just to test a strategy. Now DAOs can plug into Factor stack, customize it, then go live fast and easy. There are certain features on Factor that DAOs really love, which makes Factor an irresistible platform for DAOs and asset managers. Now let's see these features. What are they? One is strategy vault with automated logic. The second one is permission control for asset access. Then we have the yield redirection to DAO treasuries, then transparency through on-chain reporting, and finally a secured vault template which is audited and battle tested. Now the big unlock Factor delivers to DAOs, like DAOs can now run multi-vault strategy, split risks across protocol, auto compounding, and also do it in a very transparent way. Factor is not just another infra, it is a DAO native asset orchestration. So now let's look at real examples how DAOs can successfully utilize the Factor platform. Now a DAO can allocate 40% of its assets to a stable yield vault on Factor, then 30% to edge strategy, maybe 20% to LPs. Finally, they can allocate 10% to experimental DeFi plays, all in one dashboard, all on-chain and governed by votes or row logic. Now let's see why DAOs and DAO manager should build on Factor. Now, treasury capital shouldn't sit idle, and risks shouldn't live in spreadsheets. DAOs can finally have all the tools they need to scale with precision, security, speed, and Factor makes all this possible. So if you run a DAO, or you advise one, or you are someone who care about sustainable treasury growth, you need to know about Factor. So with Factor, you don't just manage funds, you master them. See you in the next video.